Marie Curie's life and work are filled with fascinating facts and achievements. Marie Curie was born as Maria Skłodowska on November 7, 1867, in Warsaw, Poland, during a time when Poland was partitioned and under Russian control. Marie Curie was the youngest of 5 children. Her parents were both educators and instilled a love for learning in their children. Unfortunately, her mother passed away when she was just 10, and her father lost his teaching job, which made it difficult for her to pursue higher education in Russian-controlled Poland. She excelled in her studies from a young age, partly due to the influence of her father, a mathematics and physics teacher. To continue her education, she moved to Paris and studied at the Sorbonne, University of Paris, where she would later meet her husband, Pierre Curie. In 1895, she married Pierre Curie, a fellow scientist, and the two embarked on their groundbreaking research together. Marie and Pierre Curie's work led to the discovery of the radioactive elements polonium and radium. They coined the term radioactivity. In 1903, Marie Curie, along with Pierre Curie and Henry Becquerel, received the Nobel Prize in Physics for their work on radioactivity. In 1911, she received the Nobel Prize in Chemistry for her research on radium and polonium, making her the first person ever to win Nobel Prizes into different scientific fields. In 1906, she became the first woman to hold a professorship at the University of Paris Sorbonne. Marie Curie and Pierre Curie had 2 daughters, Erne and V. Erne Joliette Curie also became a distinguished scientist and, like her parents, received a Nobel Prize in Chemistry. During World War I, Marie Curie organized mobile radiography units X-ray vans to provide medical services to the wounded. She also trained women to operate the X-ray equipment. In 1910, Marie Curie succeeded in isolating radium in its pure metallic form, a significant achievement in the field of chemistry. The Curies worked in a converted shed in the grounds of the School of Physics and Chemistry in Paris. This shed is now a museum. The Curie and the Becquerel BQ are units of radioactivity named after Marie Curie and Henry Becquerel, respectively. Due to the scarcity of radium at the time, she used her Nobel Prize money to purchase radium for her research, later donating her gold Nobel medals during World War I to fund the war effort. In 2011, she became the first woman to appear on a banknote in France, when the French 500-franc note was replaced with the euro. Marie Curie founded the Radium Institute in Paris, which became a hub for radium research. Her long-term exposure to ionizing radiation in her research led to health problems, including anemia and leukemia, which ultimately contributed to her early death. Marie Curie is still the only person to have won Nobel Prizes into different scientific fields, and one of only 4 individuals to have received multiple Nobel Prizes. Her groundbreaking research laid the foundation for advancements in nuclear physics, medicine, and cancer treatment. Marie Curie passed away on July 4, 1934, in Passy, France, due to complications related to radiation exposure. She was 66 years old. Despite the challenges she faced, her contributions to science and her pioneering spirit left an indelible mark. Her legacy continues to inspire and influence generations of scientists, particularly women in STEM fields. Marie Curie's work not only advanced our understanding of the fundamental principles of the atom, but also had far-reaching applications in medicine and industry. She remains an icon of scientific achievement and a symbol of determination and perseverance in the face of adversity. Some original photos. Marie Curie 1934. The Curie Pavilion at the Radium Institute in 1925. Marie Curie and her daughter Erne in the laboratory at the Radium Institute in Paris, France, 1921. Marie and Pierre. Pierre and Marie Curie in a laboratory. Marie Curie with her 2 daughters. Group photo after a Solvay conference. Marie established mobile X-ray centers, called Petit Curies. French soldiers with machine guns amidst ruins of a cathedral. Near the Marne, 1918. Marie Curie left with President Harding Wright 1921, Marie lived to 66.